everyone, welcome. We are here at the expo. We are so excited you're here. The day has been going, and right now you're probably wondering who is over here to my side. We have Brandon and Will Matheny, and tell us a little bit about Busy Bee HVAC.
Well, I think a huge change this year is we've added plumbing to our services.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that is a current customer or will be a customer is going to start hearing plumbing. So it's going to be Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning.
Okay, so we're adding that there.
Yep.
Right. So we are, Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is a home services provider for plumbing, air conditioning, duct cleaning, all of your home plumbing repairs, things of that nature. We have technicians on call 24/7 for any type of emergency that somebody may have. And we have live people that answer our phone. And the biggest thing for us is that our technicians are directly kind of an extension of us, so they care. And that's one of the things that we hear a lot of feedback from our customers is that, you know, your guys just care. We wear the floor savers when we come in the home. The guys are COVID, you know, they're wearing the mask, they're wearing the gloves for the customers or the clients that that would like to have that done.
That makes a huge difference, relationship.
It does, and we're asking those questions on the phone so the technician's prepared. And it's our goal at Busy Bee that from the time the phone call's taken to when the call is finished or an install's done, the customer's 100% satisfied.
Yes.
And we've put people in place in the field to go back and check and make sure the customer is satisfied with those services.
Wow. Is that the moment you're like, this is worth it all?
Those moments usually come whenever you get that phone call of somebody that actually wants to tell you something.
Yeah.
Because you've got a couple of different kind of customers in the world. You've got some that'll have a bad experience. They'll never call you. They'll never say anything.
Right.
They'll just move on. Then you've got the customer that'll call and give you an earful. But then you've got that customer that said, I just want to call and let you know how good you guys did today. Which we like both those calls.
I like the
the
letters.
call, period.
You like the
I like the letters.
Yeah.
I get letters and cards, and just a thank you, you know. And it's nice because we're starting that this year, the Healthy Hive. And we want to keep everybody's hive healthy, you know, their home.
I love how you said healthy hive. You know, the main theme of this expo is really about mental health, your whole well-being, and things in your home directly relate to that. So how do you feel like Busy Bee can relate to that? You know, after this really challenging year that many folks have had at home with this virus.
So the biggest thing that we've noticed is that there's a large uptick in calls. And the biggest reason is that people went from working in corporate structures to working at home. So the air conditioning is getting taxed more. A lot of people will set their air conditioners or their heat to say 72 when they're home, but then when they leave, they'll run it down to 60. And most people work more than they're home. So the air conditioning systems,
just running.
They're running consistently. They're getting about 5 to 6 more times of use.
The water
than what
heaters are
they've-
getting more used,
your plumbing,
faucets, everything.
Yeah, your plumbing systems, toilets are being flushed more because you typically are at work using those areas. So I think maintenance is going to be a really important thing for homeowners and consumers and our soon-to-be clients, which we hope to gain as many as we can.
Sure.
That, maintenance is going to be a big deal. It's going to be like changing oil on your car, because you're working from home. You're using those.
And this is not something where you can say, maybe, honey, next year. Or, no, this has to happen now.
Well, it's kind of like a situation, where you work. If the air conditioner breaks, they don't wait to get it fixed because there's people there that need it.
Yeah.
Well, and we also have to consider too is with people having less funds available, you want to keep things maintenance and working properly
To prevent it
to
from
prevent
breaking
the
down.
really big break, or at least be prepared. Saying, if we were to come in and say, look, you have this issue and it's going to be this much, be prepared for that. And it gives them a chance to prepare. And that's kind of like the whole point right now is as we strive to let people know maintenance.
Yes, that's so good. What are your thoughts on, going into, we all had a rough year. Now we're transitioning into 2021. Are there any problems in particular that you think will arise more so, or is it really just a continuation?
I think that people that haven't had those maintenances done, like the water heater flushes, they're going to start noticing as they use their water heater more that it may not heat as well, or the water may not stay as warm as long. The people that didn't have their air conditioning systems maintenance, they're going to see higher utility cost. And I think the most important thing is, and a lot of people that they don't realize this, and it's always been this way, it's just COVID had a way of kind of bringing this to the forefront. The dirtiest air you'll ever breathe is in your home because it's shut up. It's not, you don't open it, you don't, people don't spring clean like they used to.
Yeah.
So.
And folks are home more now than ever before.
And you've got the kids at home; they're not going to school, so all
and
of this,
the animals and the pet
and the
dander.
pets and all the pet dander and stuff that happens. So I think indoor air quality is going to be a big deal moving forward, and I think it's going to stick with people because we've started really looking heavily at the indoor air quality part of homes. You know,
Especially in Tennessee, because we've got all of being inside with all the mess we just talked about, and then you go outside and we've got the pollen and allergies and
Which
you
is
know,
on the way, folks.
it's a
Brace
joke.
yourself in the springtime.
Do I have Tennessee allergies or do I have COVID? We don't know. So we try to get everything.
So is there
working.
anything folks at home can do to maybe call you just to get a check?
so the folks
Instead of
can-
waiting for it to, you know.
they can call and join the Beehive Club,
Okay.
which is where
the Beehive Club. I
the
like
Beehive Club. You can join that. We have 2 different programs they can join. The Honeybee, which is our basic program. It's 1 cooling, 1 heating maintenance. And we call you to remind you. It's not a deal where you sign up and then it's just kind of forgotten.
Yeah.
We
I don't
call
write
you-
it, I forget.
Yeah, we call you and remind you on those intervals to make sure that's done. And then we've got a Queen Bee program, which is kind of our Taj Mahal. It's got the plumbing and the heating and the air conditioning all together. And that's going to be the biggest thing is doing the maintenance, having the units checked, having your duct systems checked to make sure they're sealed. Are they clean? Checking your evaporator coils, which is the indoor portion.
Right.
Your blower systems, they need to be cleaned. And when a technician comes out and does that thorough inspection, they can identify if there's issues in there that need attention paid.
Right.
And they can bring that to your attention so that you know about it.
Right.
I always, when we have our company meetings and we meet with our technicians, I always tell them, you know, nobody likes going to the dentist, but when you go and you have to go through all of that, you want to know if there's a problem.
It's a preventative.
It's a preventative measure.
That's
So
key.
if you find that cavity, let's get it fixed before it becomes a root canal.
Oh.
So that's kind of the way I talk to our technicians, and that's kind of our company philosophy is that
Right.
we want to make sure that our customers get the very best service because, of course, that's our guarantee. That's everywhere you look for Busy Bee, service is our guarantee. And what we tell people is we challenge them to put it to the test.
Okay, so the big question, do you have an offer?
We do have an offer. So
Okay.
for all of the folks that would normally attend the Wilson Bank Expo, what they can do is go to our website at www.busybeehvac.com. So that's www.busybeehvac.com.
Okay. Got that?
They can go to join the Beehive Club, and in the comments section, just put quotation home show. When they sign up for the maintenance, whichever one they would like to sign up for, that will enter them to win either an indoor whole home purifying system.
Say that 5 times. Real
Yeah, a
fast.
purifier, whole house purification system. It's called the Remy Halo LED, and we will install that free of charge if they win.
Wow.
It's $1,500 value. We have 4 things you can win. So one of them would be a free service call. If you have a problem, if you win the free service call, you call us, we'll come out for free and check and diagnose your system. The other one is they can win 25% off of any repair, or they can win that Queen Bee program.
I want the
So
Queen Bee.
They can win that by signing up, and we'll do that drawing. Typically, I think this runs on Friday, Saturday, and then so we'll draw everything that following Monday, and we'll do it on Facebook Live.
Awesome. That is so good. You mentioned Facebook Live. Are you on social media?
We are.
Okay. Facebook and Instagram?
Mainly just Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. And it's Busy Bee, just
Busy Bee,
Busy Bee HVAC.
Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Or is it? Did you change it yet?
I tried to change it. Haven't
So it's
changed it.
Busy Bee Heating and Air Conditioning. So it's Busy Bee Heating and Air
Gave a
Conditioning, so
good
you
faith
can
effort.
find us. You
Yes.
can find us on Facebook.
And you can do a Facebook Live.
And we're gonna do a
yeah, it's-
Facebook Live and draw it out, and that
that's so
way,
cool.
the 4 people, or hopefully more than 4 people, but 4 of them will get one of those prizes.
Okay, well, that's so exciting. Thank you both for being here today and talking about Busy Bee HVAC. You definitely want to check them out. Facebook. What was the website again?
www.busybeehvac.com.
All right.